Hi, hello students. Let's start our new chapter. The chapter name is called polymers only. So remember here the small idea about what is meant by polymer. Polymer. What in polymers means small parts are joined, they form a large. It's called polymers only. Do you remember any polymers are there? Suppose I'm just taking the one book is there. The books contain different papers are there. Just combine all papers together, they make one book. Book is a polymer. The papers are considered as a monomers only. I hope so you know very well. You discussed previous classes regarding the polymers only. They are given some basic idea regarding the polymers only. Do you remember? I think so. Most of students will forget where is polymers. Let's start our discussion from 6th standard itself. Do you remember in the 6th standard we discussed about the kinds of the polymer, natural polymers. Natural polymers. What is meant by natural polymers means these polymers are available in the nature. Nature has given to us. If you are using different types of cloths, food materials, different type of most of the things, proteins, amino acids, DNA, RNA, whatever you take, all are made up of the small minute particles. They join together form a large number of molecules. Do you remember you are playing with the one cube is there? No? The cube contains small boxes there. No? That small box is called monomers. So in your 6th standard we study about the natural polymer, nylon, rayon. Natural polymers are nothing but here consider jute, cotton, flax like that. In your 7th standard we study about the animal polymers only. In the natural polymers are classified as plant polymers and animal polymers. In the animal polymers, we discuss about the rayon, not rayon here, just consider you discuss about wool, silk. In your 8th standard, they have given idea about the polymers and preparation polymers, synthetic polymers only. Synthetic. In our daily life, we are come across the various kind of material. More demand is for the polymers only. The natural resources are very less. We want to prepare some polymers by artificially. That's nothing but a synthetic polymers only. In the synthetic polymers, we are using the various kind of material. For suppose we are using the water bottle, it's made up of the polythene. Okay, Teflon, rayon, Teflon, something else. We are using some kitchen items are there, backlight melamines is made up of. So here today in this session we are going to discuss about the in detail. It's a very easy chapter. Don't be worried about. It's a very easy chapter. You can get full marks is there. Let's start our discussion about polymers only. Today's class I'm discussing about the introduction of polymers, types of polymers, classification of polymers, and some other information also I'm giving today. So look at students. I'm giving the introduction about the polymers only. Let's have a look at this one. Is there the definition is given here. Polymers are very large number of large molecules are there. Polymers are large molecules and they made up of the small molecules are there. Because what I mean polymers means I will give the one definition right down here. The polymers. Look at small monomers are joined together. They form a large number of molecules is known as polymer only. Small monomers are joined together. They form a large number of molecules known as a polymer only. Generally, the word polymer coming from the two words is there. Poly means many. Poly means many. Mers means units. So look at here. Just consider this is a polymer. This is a large number of molecules. This polymer containing of this. Look at this one ball is called as monomer. Okay, small monomers are joined together. They form a large number chain is called polymer only. Polymers are macromolecules. DNA, RNA, proteins. Proteins are made up of amino acids only. So what I mean there, all these kinds are known as a polymers only. Clear? So you know very well the polymers you are using in a daily life. Polythene bags you are calling polythene is polyethylene bags. PVC pipes, you know very well PVC pipes. Polyvinyl chloride. Teflon is there in the kitchen where they use Teflon. Teflon is there tetrafluoroethylene is a polymer. Backlight, melamine, what are the these various kind of the polymers only. So remember here I am discussing about polymers means the word polymer is coming from the Greek word. Poly means many, mer means units. Many units are joined together to form a polymer. Let's have some other definition is a monomer. What is monomer? The smallest repeating unit present in a polymer is known as a monomer. I'm saying once again, the smallest repeating unit present in a polymer is known as a monomer only. Suppose you just imagine this is one polymer. In this polymer, what is smallest repeating unit? One A molecule only. So what happens? The monomers are joined together, they form a polymer only. Clear? What the given definition here? The smallest individual repeating unit present in a polymer is known as a monomer only. Clear? And once again I'm saying polymer means here monomer means the smallest repeating unit present in a polymer is known as a monomer only. So next word is called polymerization. What is mean of polymerization? The process by which monomer molecules are linked together form a big molecule is called polymerization only. What I mean by polymerization means here the how monomers are joined, they form a large number of molecules. The process based on the polymerization process, the polymers are classified into various types there. One is addition polymers. Look at the name itself, means adding the two polymers. Two polymers are joined together without leaving any unwanted product like water, ammonia, alcohol like that. Next one is condensed polymer. Condensed polymer means here some two or more molecules are joined together form and leave some water molecules. So first you have get some idea regarding polymerization process only. The process by which the monomer molecules are linked to form a big polymer molecule is called polymerization. In order to form a big molecule, how small molecules join, by which method they are following? Their addition, polymerization, condensed polymerization. So polymerization is the process bonding monomers are there by single units. The polymers, what happens, they are small units are joined together form a large number of molecules only. So here, look at this one. They given a very clear idea is there. No, here just imagine here single units together through a variety of reaction mechanism to form a large number of molecules. They are following various methods to form a large number of molecules is known as a polymerization only. Once again, I am giving the definitions here. The monomer is the smallest repeating unit present in a polymer is known as a monomer. Polymerization means the process by in which monomers are joined together is known as polymerization only. During the polymerization, what happens there is the polymers are classified based on the mechanism they are following. Either they are following addition, they are following condensation. Clear? So this called regarding the polymerization process. Let's have a brief discussion regarding the classification of polymers only. How polymers are classified based on their origin, whether they are coming from plants, animals, synthetic or semi-synthetic. Clear, you know. Next one based on the monomers only. Based on the monomers also have been classified. Polythene means ethylene molecules joined. PVC means polyvinyl chloride only. Propylene molecules are there. By thermal response, you remember students, you remember just one point I will say. If you take one hot items or when you place in the plastic, some plastics are molded. If you take some other plastics, when you place hot materials, it will remain like structure is there. Means it is called thermal response. How it is respond towards temperature? It's called thermal response only. Clear? So based on thermal response, they have classified thermoplastic, thermosetting plastics only. By mode of formation, is whether the which method they are forming. Okay, based on structure also will come here. Next one based on structure also here, based on the by applications and physical properties, based on the tacticity. So all this based on this method, we are going to classify the polymers only. Look at students, just pause the video and just look at the what are things are there. I'm explaining here the classification of polymers, very important. Based on the sources, natural polymers, semi-synthetic polymers, synthetic polymers. Natural polymers mean these polymers are only coming from the nature, like a cotton, jute, flax. Okay, semi-synthetic means what are the cloths you are using on terylene cloth, something else in terry wool, terry cord is made up of semi-synthetic only. It is a combination of the natural material and synthetic materials called semi-synthetic only. Synthetic materials are mainly purely made up of synthetic materials without using any natural resources. We are preparing the polymers only. Some raincoats are using, no, or some raincoats, something else they made up. Based on the structure, look at the based on structure how they are arranging linear polymers like a line, linear. Branched is there. Two or more are joined together. Look at linear. This is a linear polymer. Branched means some connectivity is there here. Okay. Next one is cross-linked polymer. I will discuss all these things. Is there linear polymer, branched polymer, cross-linked polymer. Next, coming to the based on the molecular force of attraction. What is the molecular force of attraction? Just imagine I'm just taking any rubber band is going to stretch it become very large one. When I leave it will become original position. If I take one nylon wire or something else, when I start stretching it, it won't be expand. What makes difference between two of them? We are discussing in detail here. In this one, elastic fibers, elastomers and fibers. Thermoplastic, thermostatic plastic. I explained already here based on the thermal response only. Based on the mode of polymerization, addition polymers, condensed polymers. Addition polymers without leaving any unwanted molecule. Condensed polymers, look at the condensation process. Like water, how is water is coming? Like this method will come. Look at showing some of the basic idea is there. No? Based on the sources they have been classified, discussed. No? It's a natural polymers. Natural polymers. The polymers which are isolated from the natural resource only. Example, cotton, silk, wool, rubber is there. No? They are natural polymers only. Synthetic polymers mean the polymers which are synthesized from the molecules by using of the petrol, kerosene, diesel, something else. No, nylon is prepared from the generally coal, water, and some amount of the carbon dioxide. Okay, the synthetic polymers example nothing but polythene, nylon, terylene. Semi-synthetic polymers, so those polymers are mostly derived from the natural occurring polymers by the chemical modification only. By adding some chemicals, rayon is also called the artificial wool only. It seems like a wool only, but it's not as a wool, it's artificial wool only. Clear? By adding some chemicals. Some other example I will say here is tires. No, the tires are made up of the what is the generally rubber only. No, they will add some chemicals. They made it harder, then only become rubber. So using tires only. Clear? Look at here, just given us some natural polymers are there. Polymers which are isolated from the natural resources called natural polymers only. Example, silk, wool, natural rubber, cellulose, starch, proteins. Very, very important. Starch and proteins are natural polymers only. Look at here, you know very well how the rubber is coming from the, look at there, this is a natural rubber is generally coming from the, this is a rubber plant only. They will make a small hole, this is nothing but latex. According to biology, you know, no, latex nothing but alkaloid. Alkaloid secreted by the plants only. Okay, next one is the semi-synthetic polymer. Can you look at the semi-synthetic polymers are there? These polymers are obtained from the by simple chemical treatment only. Generally, they will take natural polymers, they will add small amount of chemical, they will do some other process. The properties of natural polymers are improved. That's nothing but semi-synthetic polymers only. Generally, what improve their physical properties like lustrous nature, tensile strength are called as semi-synthetic polymers. Example, nothing but a cellulose acetate, cellulose nitrate. Clear? Cellulose acetate, cellulose nitrate. This look at the different kind of semi-synthetic only. Next, coming to the synthetic only. General synthetic, nothing but look at these are nothing but purely synthetic only. Without using any natural resources, these materials are made up of. Clear? Nylon, terylene, polythene, polystyrene, synthetic rubbers, nylon. Look at this given nylon 66, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, bakelite, Teflon. Very well, this is Teflon only. You know very well, this Teflon generally made up of the backlights only. Clear? So very important nothing but here. Look at them by based on the monomers. How much I discussed already. Monomers are joined together form a polymers only. No, based on the monomers, the polymers are classified nothing but a homopolymer, copolymer. The name itself given the homo means home. All are equal, you know. So if any polymer is made up of only one kind of monomers, then it is called as a homopolymer. If any polymer is made up of more than one kind of monomers, is known as a copolymers only. Clear is there? No? Polythene. Look at the polythene. The name itself gives the many ethylene molecules are same kind of ethylene molecules are joined. It's called polythene only. Polyvinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride. Okay, these are also many units are joined together form a polymer only. Look at a small idea I will give here. That is like ethylene molecule. Look at the ethylene molecule CH2 double bond CH2. So what are N molecule? They mention number of molecules. We don't know how many molecules are joined together. They will combine together. Look at the initially two double bonds are there. Here it was one pi bond is there, one single bond is there. After joining of the monomers, look at the one single bond is there. It means These kind of the monomers are joined together, repeating. This called is the monomer, repeating like a n molecule. They form large number of molecules called polymers. This is called polyethylene. So they call as a polyethylene. This is ethylene molecule. This is ethene. This is called as a polyethylene polymer only. Clear? So here next one is nylon is there. No, look, this is called condensed polymer only. Look at it is called copolymer. What is exactly called copolymer means? Look at this one is a hexa. Look at 6 carbons are hexa methylene diamine. NH2 call amine, you know very well, no? Hexa means 6 molecules are like this one, hexamethylene diamine, adipic acid. Adipic acid nothing but a CH2 is 4 and COH and COH is there. These 2 molecules are joined. One water molecule will be leave here and then they form a joining. It's called nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6. Why they call nylon 6,6 means here from here 6 carbon atoms are there. Here all 6 carbon atoms are there. Clear? That's why we call as a nylon 6,6 only. Look at here the name itself, you know, copolymers only. The polymers consist of the monomers of different chemical structure called as a copolymers only. Okay, nylon 6,6 only. Already discussed nylon 6,6 only. But based on thermal response, plastics are classified. Look at this polythene bags. Discuss about polythene bags on no? That they are classified thermoplastic polymers, thermosetting plastics. I think so. I hope so. You remember these things here. No, your 8th standard we discuss. 8th standard you studied here. They are easily molded in desired shape by heating. So thermoplastic means they can be molded again and again on heating. Clear? So what I mean, they are heating and cooling is then you can be molded again and again. They are soft in hot and hard in the cold condition only. If heat is become very soft, when you leave that it become very hard only. Suppose I'm just taking small amount of toys. If you remember, no, you play with toys. You just heat the toys. What I mean, the toys become somewhat molded only. It becomes soft and hard condition. When you cool again, it becomes become very hard only. Example, nothing but they may be linear or branched chain. Very very important. They may be linear. Linear means look at it. Look at the polythene is there, ethylene bags are there, no single line is there. This is called linear only. Okay, maybe branched means something we'll discuss right now here. Let's look at for example of thermoplastic examples are they may be linear or branched polymers are there. Example P means polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride, PVC pipes. These are PVC pipes. Polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene. This is called styrene. Look at it, they call styrene. Look at remember here. CH2 double bond CH1 hydrogen in the place of hydrogen and benzene you just keep. That's enough. Polythene is there. This is a polythene. You could how many hydrogens are there? 4 hydrogens are there. Here how many is there? 3 hydrogens are there. One of the hydrogen atom is replaced with the phenyl. This is called as a this is called polystyrene only. Clear? This is called as a polystyrene only. This is nothing but a thermoplastics. Look at thermoplastics which respond towards the heat. Look at this one is okay, polystyrene only. This is called polystyrene only. Clear? It's also called polystyrene only. This one is when you go for next slide is there. No, you mention about the thermosetting plastics only. Thermosetting plastic. What is mean thermosetting plastic means these kind of plastics are once you prepare, we cannot remold again and again. These polymers is hard and infusible on heating. So once you prepare, this material becomes very hard only. After if you heat it, it won't be become to molded form only. So next one is that they are not soft on heating under pressure and they are not demolded. So they won't become to very soft on heating only. These are cross-linked polymers. Look at the cross-linked. Just imagine here. This is one. Just imagine this one molecule is one monomer only. This one monomer. They all join together. They form a one linear. Again, this one is joining some other linear molecules called. Look at this. Some link is there. No, this is called as a cross-linked only. This is called as a cross-linked. This is very very important. It's called bakelite. Bakelite generally used in the kitchenwares only. Remember, it's very very important for your board examination. It's called bakelite only. Remember, how can remember sir bakelites has some confusion means just imagine here, write one benzene ring. Look at CH2 group, CH2 group, CH2 group you write. Here OH group, right? That's enough. Same thing won't repeat, it will come. This is called bakelite only. Melamine nothing but here the general firefighters are there, they use one kind of cloth. That cloth is called as a melamine only. Look at students here by mode of formation only given, very very important additional polymers are there. The polymers are formed by the addition of the monomer repeatedly without removing of any product. Is called additional polymers only. Example polyphenol, discuss about polyphenol. These polymers are contain all the atoms of the monomers. Look at there, before the polymerization, after polymerization, the number of atoms present in the molecules are remaining same. That's called as the additional polymer only. Example is Teflon, tetrafluoroethylene only. Remember here tetrafluoro, look at the tetra. How many fluorine atoms are there? 4 is there. Tetrafluoroethylene. Look at here, just imagine here double bond is after polymerization. What happened here? Carbon, same carbon is there. Two fluorine atoms are there. Here carbon is there. Carbon is 2 fluorine atoms are there. What happened there? Here double bond becomes a single bond. That's called as a tetrafluoroethylene. It's called as tetrafluoroethylene. It's called polyvinyl chloride. Vinyl chloride. CH2 double bond CHCl only. After we look at here before the polymerization process. One carbon is there, here also one carbon is there, 2 hydrogens are here, also 2 hydrogens are there. Single double bond is there, here has become a single bond, here was single carbon atoms are, single carbon, hydrogen, chlorine is there. But when here, this called as a PVC pipes. You know PVC pipes here is daily life, that's called polyvinyl chloride only. Clear? This called, look at the here, this is called as a polypropylene. Look at the previous discussed about chlorine is there, here in the place of chlorine, methyl group is coming. Clear, not everything is same only. Remember polyethylene molecule, here chlorine is there, this is called polyvinyl chloride. Clear, methyl group is called polypropylene. Propene, you know propene, this one is propene. Propene molecule, N molecule is called polypropene only. Look at CH2 is there, CH2 is there. Here double bond is there, becomes a single bond. CH is there, CH3 group is there, here N molecule is called. It's called polypropene. Look at I discussed 3 is there, in 3 example, remember all are looking like same only. Remember, most of students they will be confused, don't have any logic is there, they will be confused only. Okay, once you check out clear now, if suppose here one H is there, this is called polythene. One chlorine is there, this is called polyvinyl chloride. Suppose 2 fluorine here is there, that's called tetrafluoroethylene. Clear is there now, this is called additional polymers only. So let's go for next one. Polymers is called as here, the polymers are there, no? Condensed polymer. Look at what is the condensed polymer. Look at here, these are the generally these are condensed polymer only. Okay, here just get one clarity. These are condensed polymer. These are formed by the combination of two monomers by removal of small molecules like water, alcohol, ammonia. Their molecular mass is not look at the molecular mass is not the internal multiple of monomer units only. It means here the before the polymerization process, after polymerization process, some molecules will be removed like water molecule. Example I discuss is there, no, they have a ester like the polyester only. Polyester, remember polyester means esterification you know study in the 10th standard. One acid plus one alcohol react with sulfuric acid by removing a small amount of water, they form a esters only. Suppose here look at the mentioned polyamides only. Polyamides are nylon, very important for NEET examination. Polyamides are nylon only. What is amide means? Here the CONH bond. CONH group is there, it's called amide only. Look at here, this one is nitrogen content 2 hydrogen atoms are there, 6 carbon atoms are nitrogen content 2 hydrogen atoms. Called hexamethylene diamine. Adipic acid. Here look at this, here 4 carbon atoms are there and 2 acid groups are there. Look at here, from here one OH group, from here one hydrogen will be go and they form a one water molecule. And they form a bond. Look at there NH. One hydrogen is gone already. CH2 6. NH. One hydrogen is left. Look at it, that's what mentioned. One OH group is there. What is left here? CO. That's what mentioned CO. Again CH2. This is called nylon 6,6. Condensed polymer. These are nothing but a condensed polymer only. Look at the next one is very easy one. Is look at the classification based on the structure. Based on structure, it's called linear polymers only. In these polymers, monomers are linked with each other and form a large straight chain molecule. Remember this, nothing but this is one polymer. Linear only, no? This is one polymer, linear only, no? Look at like A molecule is there. These chains has no any side chains. Look at any branches are there here. You find any branch here? No. Nothing but here. This is the linear polymers only. These molecules are closely packed. Look at why they are closely packed means no here no branches are there. They can easily arranged by one by one. Look at this color generally here they have their molecules are very closely packed. The molecules are very closely packed and have high density, tensile strength and melting point Okay, this call example is high density polythene. Nylons are there, no? This is nothing but a linear polymers only. Next coming to the branched polymers are there. Nothing but in the linear polymers are there. Just imagine some linear polymers are there, no? Before itself we giving here. Look at the in the linear polymers are there. Some branches are there. Some attachment is there. That's called as a branched polymers only. Suppose look at some branches are there, no? This called as a branched polymers. This is nothing but a branched polymers only. Clear? Generally this called as a branched polymers only. We'll go for a clear idea we'll get here in the next slide. So look at the students here. Okay, the branched polymers, they have the straight and long chain with different side chains are there. Their molecules are irregular packing, hence they has a low density one. Okay, irregular packing is there, no? Good density, tensile strength and melting point. They have low density and strength also very weak only, melting point also less only. This is called low density polyethylene. Previous one is high density polyethylene only. Next one is that here. Next one is some other one is there, no? Here we'll discuss. Look at the cross-linked polymers are there. Here more branches will be there. Here more branches are there. In these monomer units are linked together to a 3D structure only. The link involved are called cross-linked polymers only. Look at these polymers are then are cross-linked only. They are hard, rigid and brittle due to their network only. Example nothing but just imagine you are using water bottles are there. The water bottles are made up of nothing but look at it. This is nothing but cross-linked polymers only. Clear? Suppose you are using some tiffin box are there, no? Some students they are playing with tiffin box also. That's also made up of the cross-linked polymers. Remember backlight. This is backlight nothing but Tupperware you are using water bottles is made up of the backlights only. They are cross-linked only. Backlight, melamine, phenyl formaldehyde, resin, vulcanized rubbers are there, no? All nothing but cross-linked polymers only. Okay, students, here got clear idea, no? This is regarding the polymers only today's session.